Romans 9:18 through 21. Therefore God has mercy on whom he wants to have mercy, and he hardens whom he wants to harden. Free will at its finest. Apostle Paul continues, one of you will say to me, then why does God still blame us? For who is able to resist his will? Which is obviously the wrong question to ask, since it makes entirely too much sense, ladies and gentlemen. Shall what is formed say to one who formed it, why did you make me like this? Does not the potter have the right to make out of lumps of clay some pottery for special purposes and some for common use? In Paul's analogy of the clay potter and the clay, if the clay is being judged for being the way the potter formed it, I believe it absolutely has the right to question the potter. The whole notion that people don't have the right to question those in authority encourages blind obedience, stifles critical thinking, and promotes injustice. We can and we should question any gods that are proposed to us. We should not be held accountable by a God that made us according to his will that we didn't get a say in.
Being a blacksmith rather than a potter, I can't really speak much about what can go wrong during the process of making a pot. But some more research shows that a lot of things go into what makes a pot good and what makes it bad. Furthermore, being able to separate one pot from another for certain purposes, be it a different role, be it a different placement, be it even a gift, that requires a lot of knowledge of the pot. I may be spamming the metaphor too much, but realistically, we don't know what the purpose is, we don't know what we will contain, we don't know what we will deliver. Best not to complain too much when we don't even know what's coming our way, which can be good or bad, depending. Especially as later on, in that same chapter, God can be patient with people as well, even those whom he thinks deserves his wrath.